To me, Volkswagen in Europe is something like GM in the USA. They own 12 various manufacturers within the same or very similar industry, thus they are able to share many parts in between the companies. Last time we dive into a topic mentioning the best engines by Chrysler. Today it is time for the Volkswagen ones, mainly covering those used in the same branded cars. Air-cooled boxer. Volkswagen does not make them anymore, but that's what they have begun with. The first series, spread from 1 liter up to 1.6, launched in the Type 1 and Type 2 models. The least powerful one had 24 horsepower and it is hard to find parts on it, as Volkswagen stopped making them since 1959. Later versions with 1.7 up to 2 liter were also installed in sports cars like Volkswagen SP1 and Porsche 912. VR5. The VR stands for VisioRacer, which translates from German language like V-inline. The 5-cylinder variant was created quite simply by chopping off a cylinder of the VR6. Supposedly, they got inspired by the Honda V3 MotoGP engine. Introduced as a single-cam engine, it had 150 horsepower, which was later upgraded to 170 using a twin-cam head. W12. By the original concept, the W12 is a 3-bank engine. Volkswagen, however, was creative and used 2 VR6 engines to create a V layout from them. This brought a new, more compact way to have 12 cylinders. The first concept using this layout was the Volkswagen W12 Nardo. Later, they installed it in a few top models by Volkswagen, Bentley and Audi. .9 TDI. The world of diesel engines was revolutionized with the introduction of the first TDI engine. It was a 2.5 liter 5-banger. However, its successor, the 1.9 TDI, became a true hero. It was very widely used across Volkswagen, Seat, Skoda and Audi models, as well as some industrial applications. It has rough running, but it is renowned for its exemplary reliability. VR6. The VR6 was officially launched in 1991 with an engine volume of 2.8 liters. During its lifespan, it has been developed with 2 different V angles, 15 and 10.5 degrees. The VR6 is more popular than its 5-cylinder equivalent, namely in many models by Volkswagen, besides some by Audi, Seat, Skoda, Porsche and also a few manufacturers outside the group. W8. Many complain about the complexity of the W8 engine, but they are probably mechanics. We enthusiasts see its uniqueness. As spoken several times before, the only application of this particular engine was the Passat MK5 after facelift. As the last Passat to use a longitudinal layout, regardless of its power, it has amazing torque with its peak taking place from 2750 RPM. G40 and G60. Both of these engines are sized differently, but they have one thing in common. They are supercharged, using back then a new type called the G-ladder. It is a spiral-looking, scroll-type supercharger with a very different design and also sound than a conventional one. It appeared only in the Polo, Golf, Passat and Corrado. W16. As the largest passenger car engine by Volkswagen, it's been only used by Bugatti. The concept is basically the same as the W12, with the only difference that this one was made by merging two VR8s together. It is also branded as a 16.4, which is not the engine displacement, but mentions it has 16 cylinders and 4 turbochargers. It also has only 4 camshafts and weighs approximately 400 kilograms. .8 20 VT. The turbocharged 20-valve 1.8-liter engine is one of the most popular engines by Volkswagen. Previously it was a naturally aspirated engine of the same displacement and also using 5 valves per cylinder. However, customers requested a nicer, more punchy behavior with more torque. The 1.8 20 VT was the answer, which was installed in many models across Volkswagen Group. V10 TDI. I'm sorry for being repetitive, but simply this engine must have been on this list. It was always branded as a 5-liter engine, but if they did their math right, then it would be a 4.9-liter. But we all know it was only for show. Besides, the V10 had 18-degree split crankpins to fire evenly and used 2 Garrett turbochargers with side-mounted intercoolers.